Life's good. So good. So good. Yo. I woke up. Life's good. The sun's out. In my hood. Shine on you. You look good. Shine on you. You look good. I woke up like I should. The sun's out.
Yo, what it do, world? This is Our Perspective. My name is Spiff. I will be your host for the evening. On this episode, we will be celebrating Juneteenth and all the dope events our city has to offer. Believe it or not, man, it was an incredible weekend for us. On this episode of Our Perspective, we will have New Mexico's own Khalisol here to talk about new music, his experience on NBC's American Song Contest, and his homecoming show. Then we will also have Tru.Ent and Aize and US.Creations here to talk about one of the biggest upcoming shows in Albuquerque, New Mexico with Blueface, baby. Then we got Jamerson here to provide us with some laughter, man, and much more. So I don't know about y'all at home, but me, I'm looking for an incredible show. Great vibes and energy, man. We'll be right back. This is Our Perspective. Let's go.
Yo, I woke up, life's good, the sun's out, in my hood, shine on you, you look good, shine on you, you look good.
Yo, man, what it do? It is your boy Spiff. I am here surrounded by nothing but great vibes and energy. Welcome back to Our Perspective. I'm joined right now by Marc J, and Jamerson, and the man Aize, man. Funniest people in the city, man. Yo, go ahead and talk to me, man. We have the
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Jamerson.
Yes, sir, AJ.
Marc J.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Word for you.
All right, right. So basically, we'd like to thank the people that came out for the Juneteenth Dope Comedy Festival.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Everybody that was there, from comedians to our artistic talent to vendors, musical artists, it was amazing. Like, everybody did their job and put out something good for the community and something that hopefully we can have happen a whole lot more with Juneteenth and comedy, especially having black comedians doing their own show on Juneteenth. It was pretty special. And if it wasn't for these two, it wouldn't be really possible. But shoot, you guys, say
Advancing
something.
the art, man. Advancing the art. We got a lot of great talent here in Albuquerque, man. Especially a lot of great black comics who sometimes they don't get, all the stage time that they deserve. You know, so it's great to be able to say that we did something like that for the city, where we just put a whole black lineup out there of just truly funny people. Like you said, man. I know you was just hyping us up, but we really some of the funniest people in this city.
I've seen it.
Facts.
I seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen both y'all perform.
Yeah.
And I heard this man talking about your pants when he first got here, which is even better.
Don't worry about my pants, y'all.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Why you gonna bring that up, bro?
It's our perspective, bro. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that was a perspective.
I think the dopest thing about that show was we had a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't just comedy, it
Definitely.
wasn't just music, but it was a balance of both. And it was real welcoming. The crowd was real receptive. They was vibing and everything like that. So, like y'all said, like we trying to do this annually.
Yeah.
It's not the last time, but it was the first time.
Yeah, and it definitely shows how great our community is out here. We were all able to come together, have such a great night. Everything went smooth, no beefing, nothing. We was all just out there having a great time.
Great time.
That's what we'll see.
If we would like to have more vendors, so we know that, of course, the herbal community now, since they recreationalized marijuana, everybody wants to do their thing. We welcome you guys too, along with people that like if you do pottery, bring some of your pottery and sell it outside the venue, man. For real, I don't want it to be a swamp meet. You know what I'm saying?
You sell T-shirts, we
honestly,
can
man,
put you over to the back area.
But if you got Biggie T-shirts 2 for $10, come on and sell them.
If you're
you know
selling plates, we want you
gotta
there.
taste them first.
If you're selling plates, if you're selling food, come on.
I think it's about China. I think like the commemorative
have to
Martin Luther
taste
King
them
I
China.
don't want no fine China. I want the food. I want Chinese food.
Yeah, definitely. Food vendors next time will be great too. But this is only the first annual. And second annual Dope Comedy Festival next year is gonna be bigger and better.
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully, the vision is to outgrow where we're at, and we did a good job. We did a good job this last weekend. So, man, I'm happy. I'm blessed to have these two guys by my side. doing this, and
Yes, sir.
man, watch out for po-pos. That's all I can tell you.
Oh,
Watch out
yes,
for
yes,
po-pos.
sir.
The culture gets better, man. The culture gets better.
Just advancing it, man. That's all it's about right now. That's
Exactly,
all it's
man.
about.
Well, thanks to y'all, man, because y'all, like you said, it's the first, but it damn sure won't be the last.
Sure won't.
So we're going to keep
It's
rocking, man, and, hey, everything only gets better with time. So these guys going to keep getting funnier. I wasn't just hyping them up. Man, these men are really hilarious.
I'm really pretty funny. I'm probably funnier than you.
Don't let him scare you while you're saying that.
You know, you guys.
All right.
Only thing funny about him is them tight ass braids he rocked. We're gonna go. We gonna talk about.
All right, guys. I said don't embarrass me on TV. I said don't embarrass me on TV. Man, that's what's happening. No, honestly, man, comedy out here, we thought it was gonna take a huge hit because of COVID, and what happened was the opposite, man. It came back stronger, and what you see from not just me, not from just AJ, like AJ Mathews just opened up for Theo Von,
Yes,
who was
sir.
on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like
Congrats on
Man,
that. Congrats on that.
Marc, and where he's going with comedy, like this dude is just starting up, and he is busting through walls right now. Not physically, but with jokes. He's destroying rooms. He's killing it. And like honestly, like there's only nowhere to go but up right now. And this, what you see, this show, all of this, us, is just beginning. Get your popcorn ready.
We're going to start.
Get it ready.
Get your
Get
popcorn.
your popcorn ready right now because we will be back. And
Extra
you guys
butter.
will get a little show from these guys, man. Y'all stay tuned. This is Our Perspective.
Our perspective.
Let's keep
Yes,
rocking.
sir.
Let's keep
Peace.
rocking and rolling, man. Peace.
AK Pizza has the best pizza in town. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, get a medium one-topping pizza and an order of wings for only $19.99. Are you hungry yet? Well then, get your carry-out order today. AK Pizza, the best pizza in town.
So good. So good. Yo. I woke up. Life's good. The sun's out. In my hood. Shine on you.
Yo, man. Welcome back, World Our Perspective TV. I am your host, Spiff, man. And if you missed the show on Juneteenth, we do got special guests for you guys. Actually, a couple of them. Y'all get ready to laugh, man, because I know I am. And first and foremost, I do want to introduce Jamerson to the stage.
So guys, what you need to know is, I used to be a basketball coach. I used to coach little kids. Another thing you need to know is, I'm a sports gambler. Cold-blooded sports gambler, all right? If I'm at a racetrack, casino, just know there's money on either a horse or a few horses in a football game. Just know. I'm gambling on them, all right? I'm gambling on them. So, with that being said, you know, when you got some kids that are decently athletic and you think you go all the way, games get a little boring because you start to gamble on those kids. You're asking yourself, Ian, you did not gamble on those kids. I gambled on those kids. I'm telling you right now, all right? I gambled. This was not like that movie, The Gambler. It was not like that. Like nobody's shins was getting broken at the end. But I will tell you that when you're playing a group of black kids and you beat them because you got a group of little white kids, it's an upset. I was not ready for that upset because that point swing was about 6 points. And these kids wasn't covering. They was not covering at all. So I had to call timeout. I did what every good coach, like Coach K, Coach Knight, Petrino, we won't talk about him that much. Coach Paterno, we won't talk about him that much either. But great coaches. A lot of them have scandal involved except Coach K, because I love him, all right? All I'm trying to say is I call the timeout, all right? Call the timeout, like, hey, kids, all right? You're doing something you shouldn't be doing right now. You're winning. I need y'all to lose by 6. Coach, what are you talking about, Coach? Like, no, let me talk. All right, we got about 30 seconds left. This game's over, and I'm going to owe $40 that I do not owe $40. I don't have the $40, all right, guys? I'm broke. I got child support to pay. I'm broke as hell. So what we're going to do is I need all you to get in the line on the side of the court, get enough for and start barking like dogs, and I'm going to walk out the back of the gym and get in my car and leave. I'll see y'all at practice on Tuesday. My name's Ian Jamerson.
Oh, I told y'all, man, this is great, man. It's always great. And again, the laughs don't stop, and we're going to go ahead and continue up next. Big man Marc Zay.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good in TV land. Oh, it's getting hot outside, y'all, okay? And it's not my season. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I'm fat. My season is more so of the fall, winter seasons, hoodies, you know. Summertime, I love seeing the bikinis and the sundresses, but the guys, you got to be in shape. You know, take your shirt off. Y'all do us wrong when y'all see fat people take our shirt off. Y'all make it seem like we fully naked. You ever walk in on somebody fat with their shirt off like, oh, man, I didn't know you weren't dressed yet. I'm dressed. I'm going to the pool. They say, you can't go to no pool like that. They got kids at the pool. Elderly people? Tell you it's crazy, man. And when you fat, people expect you to eat everything. Don't matter what it is. Hey, Marc, I just burnt these burgers. You want them? No, I don't want the burnt burgers. You know? Am I the last stop before the trash can? But to answer your question, I'll take the burgers. Just give me some ketchup. You know? Working on this weight, though, recently got me an air fryer. Now, with an air fryer, they cook your food, but they take the grease out. So I'm an extremist. Now I don't eat food with grease in it, but people don't understand that because they think I eat everything. Get all sarcastic with me. Like, oh, he doesn't eat grease. Clearly he eats something. I can tell. Clearly. You know, well, you don't eat grease, then what do you eat? So I get sarcastic with them too. I say, vagina. Yeah. Yeah, I eat vagina, but only from an air fryer. If it's greasy, I won't eat it. I don't like it served that way. You know, that's not how I'm doing my life. I'm making healthier choices at this time. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to leave on a high note because y'all laughing. So listen, I've been Marc J, man. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. I'm finna have to go buy me a goddamn air fryer, man. And last but not least, man, hope y'all still laughing because we're going to keep them things going, man. We got Aize Mathews coming up to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Aize Mathews.
Thank you. Yes, sir. AJ Mathews, that's right. Best dressed comedian in Albuquerque. I want y'all to remember that, goddammit. Keep that shit in mind. I'ma always look good. You know what I'm saying? These are the pants they was talking about earlier. Yes, this is true. They ain't that damn tight, all right? They ain't that fucking bad, all right? It's okay. You know what? You know what you see when you see these pants? You see a good 9 to 5 and benefits. That's what you see, goddammit. It's all right. These pants is cool. Fucking with me. Man, shit. Yes, sir, comedian, man. Yeah, you know, I just got back from New York, actually, trying to pursue some more comedy out there. It was cool. It was a great time. You know, I enjoyed myself. I saw the sights and everything. I had a great time. You know, I enjoyed it how all New Mexicans enjoy taking a vacation. I got fucked up. You know? Fucked up piece was, you know, they didn't tell you that the subway, when you get fucked up, it's just packed. You know what I mean? So I'm on the subway, drunk as hell. And in New York, being an overly populated place, everybody rushes the doors when the train pulls up. Now, at first, I was like, oh, I don't like crowds. But then that liquor kicked in, and I was like, but I ain't no bitch neither. You know what I mean? So I said, fuck it, we gonna get up in here. I'm huddled up with them. Next thing you know, the doors open, we all fly in. I'm drunk, so I stumble around. I fall on top of a woman. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. My bad. I apologize. She was noticeably upset. She was like, fuck's wrong with you? Never taken a subway drunk before? It's like, actually, no, ma'am, I haven't. Where you from? You don't got a subway to take when you drunk? New Mexico. What y'all do when y'all drunk? We drive. Parking costs too damn much. Tell you that right now. Man, shoot, yes, sir. You know, I recently just started telling people I'm from New Mexico, too, because, you know, I moved here from Illinois. And when I first moved here, you know, it was just such a culture shock to me. But everybody in New Mexico was so friendly. I felt so welcome. This is the first place somebody offered me sunscreen. I still said no. But I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. You know? It's crazy. You see people out here going crazy for sunscreen, though. You ever see that, man? People out here go crazy for sunscreen. I used to work outdoors. And then so one day, you know, I'm just sitting there looking at them like, damn. Look at these inferior mortals. let the sun cleanse your impure skin. And that's how I got fired from that job, you know what I mean? Now I got a new one. Shit, hey, look, it came with benefits, though. You feel me? Goddamn. Man. You know, also, I got to tell y'all, man, because it's 2022, and I just think we need more equality in the world, y'all. And, you know, I always tell everybody, man, like, we're making progress, but there's definitely not equality yet, you know? I believe we'll finally reach equality when Disney lets one character say nigga in a film. Just one. Just one. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Y'all seen the new Captain America is going to be black. It was the Falcon. Now he's Captain America. Could you imagine him just jumping out of a plane with the shield, lands? Niggas assemble. What? I'm whooping everybody ass off GP. I'm telling you right now, my name's AJ Mathews. Appreciate y'all. Check us out, the Po Folks Podcast coming at you.
Yeah, man, y'all give it up at them three, man. Again, y'all heard from the funniest three people in this building right now. And honestly, some of the three funniest people in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is crazy. This is Our Perspective, and we will be back with more energy, more vibes, and more fun, man. Take us out.
Hi, we're Media Smiths LLC, and we serve the Albuquerque Rio Rancho metropolitan area. These are some of the services that we provide: corporate and special events videography, behind-the-scenes content for film and TV, wedding photography. Visit us at mediasmithsllc.com for more information to see how we can best serve you by crafting content and cinematic solutions to help your business. We look forward to working with you soon.
I woke up, life's good, the sun's out, in my hood, shine on you, you look good, shine on you.
Yo, what up, world? Man, I hope y'all are enjoying the show. We are back, and our next guests are definitely making some major milestones in our community, doing big things, and also have one of the biggest shows that's ever hit the state of New Mexico coming up. And on behalf of Tru.Ent, I want to welcome Aize and US.Creations to the show, man. How y'all feeling today?
Chilling, man.
Feeling good, bro.
I'm doing good. Y'all doing good, man? Long day.
About to be showtime soon.
I know y'all looking forward to that, right?
Yes, sir.
So I do got a couple questions for y'all, man, just so the people can get to know you guys better and a little bit more of what you guys got going on. So who is Tru.Ent and US.Creations?
So basically, Tru.Ent is really, I would say we're a brand that we're for the community, right? You know, you always have a lot of entertainment companies where they don't give independent artists a chance, or even local artists a chance to showcase their talents. And so what we're doing with Tru.Ent is we're really for the community and show that anybody can accomplish their dreams when you work hard at it. So
Facts.
US.Creations is giving a platform for my boys. Jalil Khaliki couldn't be here today. And then we also have COYA, and it's just giving a platform for artists who are, I see their vision, I step into their world, instead of like being over controlling and it's like freedom to allow them to create freely. And it's an environment where everybody can create freely no matter what. And I want them to feel as comfortable as possible. But I also have my input, of course, just because I have the experience. They don't have to take it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, it's just more of a collective, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, and then what inspires your hustle?
What inspires my hustle?
Yeah.
I would say my family first. Like, family.
Always.
Like,
Always.
I just want to prove to my family that, you know, I'm doing it out here. And they're seeing it too. So.
Yeah, exactly. What about you?
You know, experiencing accomplishment, experiencing success for yourself of your own goals. Definitely something that's inspiring. And, you know, then the family aspect of it is just kind of your drive. That's kind of like your why, per se. As well as it's also a hell of a lot of fun. So.
Next question I got for you guys is, which gym would you actually recommend or leave to make a business venture happen, a successful business venture happen?
What gym?
Yeah. What's some game you could drop?
Never
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Connections, networking, you know, your network is your net worth. So as long as you're a people's person and you're building, you know, building relationships, and you're not the type of person to, you know, snake and then burn that bridge immediately after you get some type of bread, or, you know, you just use them for what they are. If you actually establish that connection and you know, have that longevity in your relationship, it can actually turn into something a lot more helpful for your career as well as others. So.
Never trust the middleman. Never trust the middleman.
Yes, sir.
Any deal, go straight to the source.
Straight to the source.
No matter what business you're doing, entertainment, clothes, whatever. Listen, do not trust the middleman. Like, if there's anything that you want to have a successful business, they could be your cousin. Never go through the middleman. Never trust your money with middlemen.
Do not trust the middleman.
Do not trust the middleman. Do not trust the middleman. All right? Do not.
Don't trust the middleman. All right, man. That was actually incredible advice, actually. Like, I wish I could put it better, but hey, you heard me. Do not trust the middleman. It could be your mama, your brother, your cousin. Do not trust the middleman at all.
Straight to the source.
And then for the young kids who have dreams of being a young entrepreneur, per se, what advice would you give them on going into that? Or
well, I would say first shout out to Duke City Heat, because Sonny is the best
big shout out
young
Duke City
entrepreneur I've ever seen. Dave and Sonny, what they got going on right now is crazy, it's insane. So I would say the best for a young entrepreneur is really, I mean, you have the foundation. You're not by yourself. You don't have any bills. I would just consistency every single day. Consistency, because what do you have to lose? Like, you live with your family, like, most of the time. I'm not gonna say like that's always the situation, but in most situations, consistency, and you'll get to wherever you want to achieve.
Especially if you're young and you want to get started, like, get a move on, like get a plan together, get going, like actually get something started. The longer you sit there and then you just wait. Yeah. And you just have that idea in your head of what you want to do, but you never put it into action, the faster you're going to become comfortable just letting it ride. And just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this week, or I'm going to do this next week, and just pushing and pushing and pushing until damn near you're 30 years old and broke. So.
And I want to add something too. When you're young, take advantage of everything possible. Everything possible. When I was young, literally, I was thinking like, man, I can't do this music stuff. Yeah. I can't go do this. I can't start this. Nah, that is not the case. You're wasting time. If you're young and you're hungry and you want it, start today, like now. Like, whenever you get this interview, don't wait. Because I would have been stupid rich by now if I had the plans that I was doing now than back then. I would have been out of here. Like, but that's just like self-confidence thing. There wasn't nobody really to guide me, and like that's why I say shout out to Joffrey and Retro, because Joffrey Damas and Retro took me at a young age and taught me all these things early. So really, do not waste time. Like, get to it right now.
All right, man. Wasted time could be your worst enemy, to be honest with you. So go get it, as these gentlemen say. You heard it, man. And then real big question. I'm actually very curious to this answer too. So if you could host any event with any entertainer, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Biggie Smalls, what? Biggie, like there's nobody else. Like, Biggie's freaking Smalls, like, yeah, Biggie Smalls, bro. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. Biggie Smalls.
Mine would probably be MJ, Michael Jackson, just because he's kind of like, he's kind of more of my style, my type, like pop, and obviously an extreme hit maker. Like, if you actually study his royalties and like the money he's bringing in right now, like,
back still.
Homie go Homie go pop out and stare there and be like, thank you, COYA.
And elaborating on that question, two amazing answers, by the way. Why is music so important to the culture right now? Why do you guys think music is so important to the culture?
I feel like, you go first.
For the culture, personally.
Why do you think it's so necessary?
Necessary? Personally, I'm sure a lot of people can relate, especially in our vibe of where the world's at right now, mental health. You know, how many times do you just grow up sitting in your room just bumping your favorite shit? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Just to help yourself get through your day or whatever you're going through. And so personally, my type of style of music is something elevating. You know, my next project, it's called Alleviate, and that's like stress-free.
Gave him the title early.
That's like stress-free, you know, bringing healing to oneself. And that's pretty much types of feelings I go through in that project, in that album. So I'm super excited to release that for y'all.
I'm excited to hear it, man.
I think music is very important to culture, but it's also right now not helping a lot of the culture. And I feel like they should give us freedom of speech of what we want to say in our music and not hold it against us. Because we all know what's going on with the situations. I'm not going to say names. We all obviously know what's going on. But I feel like music for culture right now is helping it, but it's also at the same time could be like the worst weapon to use against you. And I feel like it shouldn't be like that. It's a freedom of expression. And I feel like music is just, and I feel like that's how it ties into your question, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it's important to culture, because a lot of music saves a lot. I don't know how many times I've been told that like music saved my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or even
exactly.
like my music has saved someone, like, you know what I mean? So like you don't know the type of power you have until you actually you're like use your choice of words wisely, because there's a lot of people listening. There's a lot of people, and that's like one thing I would love to say. It's just crazy what's going on with music today. Like you got Kendrick coming back, you got so many people coming back, but us, like, I guess not as big, still have to, you know what I mean? Like thrive and push through any narrative they have to give us, because we still have a lot of work to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Shit. Well, again, man, both incredible answers. And you being an artist as well. So you guys, what makes a good artist?
Dedication, persistence, and you gotta have good music.
Dedication, persistence, good music. Come on, man. Big threes. What about you, boss?
What makes a great artist? Is that what you're asking? Like a great artist? I feel like you can have good. I know tons of people who have great music, but they don't have the image. They don't have the money backing them. There's a lot of stuff that goes into, like, you have to have the investors involved. You got to have the great image. I think that's what makes a great artist. Now, what makes a good artist is just, consistency. Like, consistency is everything, man. I know, like, I don't want to sound like repetitive, but
it is.
But like,
I said the same
it really
thing.
is.
I said the same thing.
The more you sing on records, the next you're gonna pick up things and be like, all right, I'm not gonna do that this next record.
Yeah.
And then you realize like how much work you're actually putting into being a great artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's so many things that go into being a great artist. Like you have to have the look, the appearance, the style. You gotta have you have to be marketable. That's another thing. You could be a great musician, but you don't have you're not marketable. Like no one's gonna I've been told many times, like early on when I was trying to get put on and stuff like that, oh, you don't have so and so, or your Instagram doesn't say this. So you gotta make sure it's a complete package to be a great artist. Yeah, that's the only way. So.
Yeah, and it's really not that's not even an over exaggeration either. But when I was first starting actually taking music seriously, the image thing wasn't ever something in my head. And then as soon as I actually realized that is something that needs to be included and it is mandatory, and put that image together for myself, I started elevating a little bit more.
Start going up a little bit. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all tickets, man. Y'all follow them. We got a social media handle for the people?
Yeah, so it's just COYA, COYA, with periods in between the letters.
He already dropped his, so y'all go ahead and follow him. And y'all also make sure y'all follow Our Perspective TV on Facebook. It will be dropping the link below, Instagram, all that good stuff, man. And y'all tune in, make sure y'all let us know that you watching. You know what I'm saying? Peeping out with us. Y'all already hear first from these guys. We got a special performance from COYA and US.Creations coming up very soon, man.
You killed it.
Dumb killed it.
Let's do a Nardwuar pose.
Yo, what up, world? Welcome back, man. Life is good. And again, we have somebody here to bless the stage in a very, very, very special performance today. We have US.Creations' very own COYA.
How y'all doing?
Every time she texts me, it's a sad face. Stop your narrative, won't let her back in my space. Critical of who I'm letting in my circle come straight. It's OG and it's OD and that's just how I roll. Whoa, watch my race progress to the levels that you ain't seen before. Please don't let new money change your eyes, cause my whip almost touching the floor. Why won't you come with me? Why won't you open the door? And I know it's not all you, baby. Fuck him too. Fuck him too. How we did this to you. Ripped apart something new. Talking in my head like you can't save me. 3 or 4 of us up there, no, you can't take me. If you wanted everything, you could've just said please. Yeah, the truth is, but it's better than what my mind put me through. Why didn't you just tell the truth? Building back my walls again. Maybe this misunderstood. Let's go, can't trust no one, no one, no one, no one. Ripped apart in the dark, make believe healing. That intuition flow, watch me coming slow. Knew there was something off, like Virgil put white in the song. Told you I love you the most. Would've felt your hand in and out of all of it, cause I knew your silence was different on and off day. Blank stare, white light, I saw it in your face. How your acts change when anyone would say the name, say the name. Oh. Watch my race progress in the levels that you ain't seen before. Please don't let new money change your eyes, cause my whip almost touching the floor. Yeah. And why won't you come with me? Why won't you open the door? And I know it's not all you, baby. Too. You ripped apart something new. Can't trust no one, no one, no one, no one. Ripped apart in the dark, make believe healing. Intuition flow, watch me coming slow. Knew there was something off, like Virgil put white in the song. Told you I love you the most. Water to put you in gas. I woke up, life's good, the sun's out, in my hood.
Yo, welcome back, man. What it do? How y'all feeling? We feeling good. We still rocking and rolling as well. And we're going to keep jumping right into this. We do have a very special guest on the show right now. Yes. And he is actually a product of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he represents no matter how far he goes, and he did just that on NBC's America's Song Challenge, hosted by Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, yep.
Man.
Kelly Clarkson and Big Unc Snoop, man, in the
That,
building.
man?
It's crazy, man.
Khalisol, man. What's
Khalisol
up?
in the building. What it is, what it is.
How you doing, man?
It's good to be here. It's good to be here,
How
chilling.
you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. Good to be back in Albuquerque, you know. LA sun feels nice. It's, you know, the heat out here a little crazy, bro, but ready to dive in the pool, baby. But, you know, it's good to be home, get that energy.
Yeah.
Some good food.
Oh,
all the above, baby. Tree legal, so, you know, we got to enjoy the legal developments of what the good earth has to offer us. So, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, you know, we know who you are. but not everybody else do. So I got a few questions for you just so people can get to know you a little bit better. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Well,
cool. Yeah.
We gonna rock out, man.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start first and foremost by saying, who is Khalisol?
So Khalisol, I am a producer, artist, creative, visionary, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
I specialize in production, writing from multiple genres, from hip hop all the way down to pop.
Yeah.
Produce hip hop all the way to, dance music all the way above. Primary sound I push, I like to call it soul hop, which is an influence of, the conscious rap into the high energized, turn up in a sense, but meshed into my own little universe of mine. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, you got your own little genre.
Yeah, you know what I mean? My own little style, my own little swag, what hip hop is, you know what I'm saying? I believe everybody's original, so everybody has their own sound. I just claim mine, you know what I'm saying? If they want to know where I'm at, I'm right there.
That's what makes us different.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do something.
Always, man. And what actually got you started making music? What got you inspired to start making music?
So actually, it's crazy. My older cousins, they had rapped in the local scene. They had a group out here called Tru.Ent, and they were doing a lot of stuff and just trying to push forward the scene. Back then, as our African American population in New Mexico wasn't so big, and definitely not as big as it is now.
Yeah.
So they were just trying to push the forefront. Trying to be like this all-black collective to come out here and shine, do their thing. I was the youngin' that kind of came up creeping. They kind of treated me like Lil Bow Wow, Lil Wayne in the situation, teaching me production, rapping. And then as I got older, I just took the torch. I just kept running with it. And, now I'm here now, building my team up and all of us doing our thing. So,
man, you're doing really good, bro. And like I said, you're just doing good, but
Thank
keep
you,
it up.
Thank you.
Don't ever stop for nobody, man.
Thank you.
And so if there was a young child trying to follow in your footsteps, want to be an artist just like you, what's that advice you would give them?
Never give up. No matter what anybody tells you, don't give up. It's one of the most tedious things. At times it's like you got a high and you think like everything is going perfect, and then one moment it's low and everything ain't. But the key to it is if you keep striving, you keep going, you don't give up, then it's gonna work out. So that's the best thing I can tell anybody is don't give up. Even if you think you suck now, you ain't gonna suck 10 years from now. If you keep at it, you're gonna get good.
Goes back to consistency.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Yes, and patience, baby. Patience.
And our favorite question here at Our Perspective, what does black excellence mean to you?
Oh, to be unapologetic with your moves. Be real with it. That's black excellence. No matter what you do, if you're unapologetic with it and you do it to your purest, authentic self and shine, and you're doing it right to the sense of, you're doing our ancestors right. You're not just like shaming on everybody, trying to follow this trend over here, be like this culture, but you unapologetic in who you are, your authentic self. That's black excellence.
That's an incredible answer. Hold on, let me think about it for a second. Who said, if you could work with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, so that's a hard one because there's a lot, but I'll say dead because alive I'm gonna work with who I want to work with, for sure. I'm gonna make that happen. So I'll say Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla for sure. An artist is dead that I would love to just chill with and make music with, and I feel like I would vibe on some real save the world, heal people through music type vibe. I think me and Jay Dilla would definitely terrorize the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that happening.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up though, because I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people would ever even thought of that.
Well, yeah, everybody wants to swing for Mike, for Prince, but nobody realizes Jay Dilla, like when it comes to hip hop music and where hip hop went and the production aspect of it and this specific sound. This is a sound I love. It's like the COYA where like the Roots and like Common and all them were sitting at old school Kanye, early 2000s, Badu, all that, Jill Scott, that neo soul movement. Jay Dilla was the spirit of that. So I would love to just get a dabble of Jay Dilla, baby. Be able to just sprinkle that in the world right now.
Respect. And how much has music evolved since you started doing music? How much?
Man, it's actually crazy. To be honest, I like to see myself as the in-between. It was like the end of the CD era and the beginning of the internet, streaming. So I even went through SoundCloud, but where it went from, my first mixtapes I pushed on CD. I was pressing them out. I was in school just selling them at lunch, selling like hotcakes. And then SoundCloud came about. All of a sudden, nobody was trying to even have a CD. It just seemed like CDs disappeared. Everybody's like, yo, what's your link? What's your YouTube? So it's crazy to see that transition and how accessible it became to everybody in the world. Like, it's such a accessible thing. Like, people, I myself, I record out my bedroom. A lot of people are able to get big studio sounds out of their bedrooms and not necessarily have to go to big rooms or pay people buku amount of money to get stuff done. And in return, they could drop stuff at faster rates. So that's like the crazy part about it. It's just like complete chaos and creative control and freedom from the lowest level all the way up to before you get signed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's cool about it.
Okay.
RPCDs.
I know we're talking a little bit about your sound a little bit when we first started talking, but what makes you different your music different than anybody else's?
I'm me. I like to portray my stories and things I've been through and things, my brother has been through, can't speak on it, or people who have passed and these experiences I've had. I'm just me. I've said how I live it. And nobody lives it how I live it. Same way with any other artist out there. We all live a specific way. And if you stay true to who you are, you tell your story, then no one will ever sound like you. So that's that's what separates me apart, my mind, the way I think, the way I am, who I am, me as an individual.
Facts, okay. And what is something that your supporters, followers, or people who even want to follow or are going to follow should know about you? What's one major thing they should know about you?
Ooh, one thing y'all should know about me, man. I like to have fun. I like to think. But if you ever going to be around in my vicinity, it's going to be a very high, energized, chill vicinity of, whether you listen to my music, you're going to feel at peace and chilling, but you might go turn up. Whether you come to my shows, you're just going to have a good-ass time. You're going to be sweaty, bouncing on the walls. Or if we just kick it, it's going to be some real down-to-earth chilling with all the spectrums, I guess. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everybody has this question, man. How was your experience on NBC's America's Song?
Man, it was crazy. It was really crazy. Honestly, it let me know that our state, we good. As long as we keep pushing what we're pushing, I believe the quality of what we got and like different levels, there's so many artists out here that are dope. If we just keep pushing it and just keep dropping stuff at a consistent and high quality rate, it's only a matter of time before something else like this happens again. You know what I mean? I'm one of the thousands of artists out here, or hundreds of artists out here that are really pushing their sound forward, and I believe are my peers, not necessarily someone I'm above, but someone on the same level. So me being on there just showed me that my team in Albuquerque, we got it, but not only my team touches a lot of people in this world, from my engineer all the way down to, one of my homies who had helped me on the track. We all help people out in the city, but they're all our peers too, so we coming, man. That's what it let me know. Mexico coming. And Snoop is a very hot man, dude. Shout out to Snoop. Snoop showed me that it don't matter how much weed you smoke, you can still get the bag, baby. You can still get the bag. Yeah, for sure.
Where can the people find your music? Where can they find you? You got social media handles?
Everywhere, you Google me, you can find me under Khalisol, and then from there, it should lead you to every platform, you know what I'm saying? That's the best place to search. Start there, because everybody got different platforms. So I say, Google me. I'm the only one that pops up under Khalisol. You see me. I am that guy in the photos. I might be. I don't know what Google Images got. I might like this white dude or something. I ain't that dude. But just from Google. And you can find me everywhere, I think, except Pandora. I ain't on Pandora.
All right, man. You got Instagram. I think I followed you on Instagram not too long ago, actually, right before you left to do your little thing and shit. So, you want to drop that handle for the people one time?
Yes, at Solkhali, SOLKHALI. That's where you're going to find me at. That's where you can find that. And then, got some link trees in there. You can find me on Twitter, and the same thing, whatever it be. So we in it.
Y'all heard it here first, man, on Our Perspective TV. We had Khalisol. We had a bunch of amazing guests today. Amazing performances. Y'all follow us, Our Perspective TV, on Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
Drop that app, man.
Yes.
Tap in. Can never go wrong, bro.
Never. Shout out to
Thank
Our
y'all for
Perspective,
tuning in. Thank you for showing
up.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I know I was late, baby, but to all those people out there, be on time.
Better late than never. But never late is better.
Facts. I like that. So I'm going to take that with me.
Let's
go.
There we go. And before we go, I do have one more question for you, man. Let's talk about this homecoming show. We do got some footage up, and we just want to know, what this means to you and what people can expect from you for the future.
Oh, this is dope. I was just coming back home to do a show. So it means a lot to me, because this is different than any other shows I got going on. I'm normally on a bid with a bunch of artists, but this is my show. Yeah. And I got to put, got some beautiful artists who came through that I'm a fan of, that are going to display their talent. They did their thing. They held it down. And it's just really cool. I believe, really, the future, we don't know what the future holds, but if you were there, you've seen this energy, you know exactly what's happening. What's to come is definitely a big wave of energy, man. I got a crazy project in the routes with a lot of special guests on it, so it's gonna be fun.
We're all looking forward to it, man. Let's go, man. I am Spiff, and I'm your host for this evening. It has been an amazing time, man. Thank you, guys. Take us out.
Hi, we're Mediasmiths LLC, and we serve the Albuquerque, Rio Rancho metropolitan area. These are some of the services that we provide: corporate and special events videography, behind-the-scenes content for film and TV, wedding photography. Visit us at mediasmithsllc.com for more information to see how we can best serve you by crafting content and cinematic solutions to help your business. We look forward to working with you soon.
So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring them up here. Y'all give it up. Y'all show some love for your guy, my brother. Y'all give it up for AJ Mathews.
Nigga showed up in a polo. You ain't gotta lie. Shorts above your knees and shit. You searching right now, nigga. Goddamn. It's all right. But for real, man, like, it just throws me out because we'll be in bed, man, and she always just does some shit that, like, freaks me out for a second. I gotta, like, think on my toes. The other night, hitting it, going ham. I don't want to do all the motion and shit because it's enough rain already. We don't need to get that much more wet in here, am I right? Anyways. So, out of nowhere, she just turns and she looks at me, she goes, "Fuck me like you don't care about me." And I had to think on that shit because I was like, what? So I just came quick and I left. How else can I show you that I don't care about you, you know what I mean? We still talk though, she understood. I just told her she gotta do a better verbal communication.
Also, I'm a basketball coach for little kids. After telling that weird-ass story. Oh, thank you for clapping. Thank you for clapping. You might want to hold that applause after I say what I have to say. I'm also an avid sports gambler. If there was a parlay, I got 20 on that shit. You could be racing the piss at the end. I got money on it, baby. Like, it doesn't matter. I got cash. We ready. The problem is when you're coaching some 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds, you start beating a couple teams by 30 points, you start feeling a little lucky. You start talking to the kids, then you start talking to the parents like, hey, you know what? Hey, I think your team has a shot at beating this team on the other side of this. Like, yeah, I ain't seen their coach. Like, yeah, I ain't seen their coach either. I'm the coach. Y'all see where this is going? Yeah. Old dog and pony show. I'm like, yeah, man, I think, you know what, man, that dude right there, he had a rough morning. I think he might only drop 3 points. That motherfucker actually goes off for like 30. He don't know that shit, though.
Any pride people in the building? No, okay, well, listen. Usually y'all be the first ones jumping out, yes, it's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Hey, listen, I didn't know too much about the pride, but I will say the acceptance that's been, coming with the Pride Month has been, very admirable. Okay? Now, one of the last people to really accept it, because they was in denial for a long time, is black church women. Black church women was the last to, they will deny that shit to the end, okay? Twan had sugar in his tank since he popped out the womb, but you denying that shit like he ain't like that. He ain't like that, y'all. You could tell Twan was like that because it was in his voice. Twan come up and do the welcome like, first of all, giving honor to God, pastor, and his, and his lovely wife, will all the visitors please stand? And she still was like, Twan ain't like that. Twan got a girlfriend. Look, Kiki.
We ain't did shit. I went to sleep. He had some bitches over. What the fuck? It is a hard job being a father. Mamas, you drop your kids off, don't even stop. You put your car in neutral. Soon as if you're lucky enough that your baby daddy got his own place, you just hit neutral, kick the kid out, boom. He there, she there. The fucked up part for me was when I moved to Albuquerque, y'all got some motherfucking customs and culture that I didn't know about. shit that like called pinata. What the fuck was a pinata? I don't know what that is. I didn't know. So my daughter, my 18-year-old, check this out. 18-year-old looked like, her friends look like the crowd right here. It's the Roy G. Biv crew. Like, everybody was, it looked like a pride flag up in her friends. You know what I mean? So then she comes home and was like, Daddy, for my birthday, I want a pinata. Good fathers, you don't give a fuck. You don't know. You just say, yeah, I got you one. I'll get you a pinata. Man, I went to my phone. I didn't know how to spell that shit. Pinata. P-E-N.
Say he ain't got nothing else to say. So I took that as an introduction, man. To him. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
What a sensation it is to feel peace making its way on in, or meeting a soul that you can truly call your friend. These were just wild dreams before, and now they're knocking at my door. Continue relentlessly to heal my body, my heart, and my soul, and my mind. What is always as impossible is right here, and it's right on time. My mind will go to places and manifest creations that I never thought once could be mine. To really truly love myself and trust myself was such a lesson to learn. But my goodness, the peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
See, I talk to God, yeah. See, you know I talk to God, yeah. And I know that he be listening, yeah. Cause my nigga, he be talking back. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
AK Pizza has the best pizza in town. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, get a medium one-topping pizza and an order of wings for only $19.99. Are you hungry yet? Well then, get your carry-out order today. AK Pizza, the best pizza in town.
And on the next episode of Our Perspective.
Is Our Perspective. My name is Spiff. I will be your host for the evening on this episode.
It's crazy, man.
Khalisol, man. What's
Khalisol
up?
building what it is. What it
How
is.
you doing, man?
It's good to be back. You know, it's good to be home. Get that energy there. You see the energy. You know exactly what's happening.
But that's just like self-confidence.
Like you just have that idea in your head of what you want to do.
Do not trust the middleman. Do not trust the middleman.